The flickering neon sign of Millie's diner cast a crimson hue on the cracked sidewalk below. "Open 24/7, it claimed, though after tonight that wouldn't be true anymore. It was 11:07 p.m., October 13th, the last shift. CCTV cameras captured everything. Inside, the diner looked like a picture frozen in time. Red leather booths, a jukebox collecting dust, and chrome counters reflecting dim yellow lights. The night crew was small, just 3 people. 1. The waitress, Sarah Jenkins, 28, wore her pink uniform with tired pride. Her strawberry blonde hair was pulled into a tight ponytail, and she always kept a notepad tucked behind her ear, even though orders barely came in after 10. The cameras caught her pouring coffee into a chipped mug at 11:09 p.m., humming softly to the tune of an old Elvis song playing faintly in the background. 2. The cook, Miguel Torres, 34, stood behind the kitchen window, flipping patties like a ritual. He was a big man with a soft voice, someone who found solace in sizzling griddles and the rhythmic scrape of a spatula. At 11:13 p.m., the footage showed him mouthing words from a Spanish soap playing quietly on his phone, laughter barely hiding the exhaustion in his eyes. 3. The dishwasher. Then there was Benny, just 19. Slender, quiet, always with one earbud in. His job was mechanical: rinse, load, repeat. At 11:16 p.m., CCTV showed him pulling a tray of plates from the machine, glancing toward the window as if he'd heard something, but there was no one there. The last customer on record left at 11:03 p.m., a trucker named Dale with a handlebar mustache and a fondness for cherry pie. He told Sarah, "You stay safe now," then vanished into the night. 11:21 p.m. Camera 3, overlooking the booths, caught Sarah staring at something just beyond the diner's glass door. Her smile faded. She leaned slightly, squinting as if trying to make out a shape in the darkness. Then she blinked and returned to wiping the counter. Miguel called out from the kitchen he needed more buns. She gave a half laugh and walked into the supply room. She never came back out. 11:27 p.m. Benny, now visibly annoyed, went to check. Camera 5 hallway to the storeroom showed him pausing outside the door. He knocked once, then again, then turned the handle. The door creaked open. He stepped inside. The light flickered once, twice, then went black. When it came back on, the room was empty. No Sarah, no Benny, only the camera's red recording dot, blinking. 11:34 p.m. Miguel finally noticed the silence. He looked toward the empty counter, wiping his hands on his apron. Then he shouted, "Oye, Sarah, Benny!" No response. He walked out, glancing nervously toward the storeroom. As he passed booth 6, camera 2 caught him stopping mid-step. He turned his head slowly, staring at something on the table. It was his own name, Miguel, etched into the surface with something sharp. Underneath, below the floor, the camera glitched momentar. 11:41 p.m., the pantry had a hatch. A cellar that had been sealed for decades. Owners said it was storage for old kegs during the Prohibition, now just used to keep cleaning supplies. Miguel bent down and pried the rusted latch open. The CCTV camera over the pantry caught it clearly. His hesitation, the visible tremble in his hands, the darkness yawning from below like an open mouth. He called down. "Hello?" Something answered. Not in words, a sound. Like whispering water, like metal scraping over glass. His body jolted, then silence. Miguel descended slowly, half crouching. The hatch remained open, the light above flickering once, then stabilizing. He never came back up. 11:49 p.m. All cameras in the diner blinked simultaneously. For 4 seconds, nothing was recorded. When the footage returned, the diner was empty, absolutely still. A pie sat uneaten at the counter. A spatula lay across the kitchen floor. Sarah's notepad was found in booth 4 the next morning, open to a blank page. Benny's headphones were coiled on the dish tray, but none of them remained. No signs of struggle, no blood, no broken windows, no signs of forced entry or exit. Just a sticky note on the cash register, scrawled in smeared ink. "We fed it. Now it waits again." The investigation? When police reviewed the footage the next day, they were baffled. There were no anomalies, no signs of an intruder. Just 3 staff members, going about their night, and then simply vanishing. They checked the cellar, nothing but dust and the faint scent of burnt sugar. No footprints, no drag marks, no bodies. Camera footage was analyzed frame by frame. Experts reported slight static interference during key moments, but nothing explainable. Audio specialists identified a frequency spike during Miguel's descent, one not detectable to the human ear, but similar to deep-sea sonar patterns. The diner was shut down permanently. 1 year later, on October 13, 2024, precisely 1 year after the incident, a hiker passing the abandoned diner claimed to hear a song playing faintly through the boarded windows, an old Elvis tune. "Can't help falling in love." Police returned, broke inside. Nothing. Except the jukebox, powered down, unplugged, completely non-functional, was somehow still warm. Unreleased CCTV footage, timestamps 11:50, 3 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. The footage, never shown to the public, reportedly shows the diner empty at first, then 11:54 p.m. One of the red leather booths shifts slightly, as if someone invisible had just sat down. 11:56 p.m. A tall shadow moves across the counter, not cast by any physical object. The lights dim. 11:58 p.m. The camera zooms itself slowly toward the storeroom door. 11:59 p.m. Whispering. Not from one person, but many, dozens, all speaking different languages. But one phrase repeated in English: "The floor remembers." 12:00 a.m. All cameras cut out, permanently. To this day, Millie's Diner stands abandoned on Route 46, a rusting neon sign swaying in the wind. And every year on October 13th, someone claims to hear laughter echoing from the walls, followed by the sound of a spatula hitting tile, and the whisper of a girl humming Elvis.